So, ni'n barod i'r papur ar yndyn ni. So mae'r papur yn lib yn y bryd yn dweud. So ni ddim sefyll bod yn lib, ni moyn ei fod yn llaeth. So the paper's soaking wet at the moment and we want it to be damp rather than soaking wet. So we're going to blot it, yeah? And I like to use paper fingers, don't I? So I'm going to fish the paper out, which isn't as easy as it sounds actually. Shall I help you? They're all sandwiched together, Griff. That's it. Clamp ymlaen iddo fe. Yay, that's it. So once you've got hold of your paper, that's it, drip. Gadael iddo ripio mewn fyna, ie? O, sgwyd bach iddo fe. Wedyn wastad ti'n mynd efo mewn i'r papur blotio. So mewn o'r papur. So at the moment the paper's really wet and shiny and you want to blot it until it's matte. Okay, so it's had one blot. So usually 3 or 4 does it. So we're going to fish it out again. Okay, so we're going to move it into a dry bit of blot. Let's put it back in. And we're going to do it again. And you want it to be nice and matte. Let's have a little look how it's looking now. Oh, that looks good. There's no shiny bits, so that looks good to go. So I'm just going to keep it in there for a second whilst we get our printing plates ready. So we've got another bit of newsprint here. It could be newspaper, a bit of cheap paper from the photocopier, anything kind of scrap paper. And on it, I'm going to make a mark of how big the paper is. So I've got other bits of paper here that I can draw around, just roughly. So I know when I'm laying the collagraph pieces down, but they're not outside the paper size, isn't it, Griff? Mm. So that's our composition kind of place, yeah? So nawr ni'n gwybod maint y papur, dyn ni'n mynd i rhoi'r darnau collagraff mewn iddo fe, a ni'n siŵr bod nhw ddim yn dod dros y papur. Yn dechrau'r coed, cofio gael lle i'r llead. Un bach. Yn ble mae'r badger yn mynd i fynd. O, falle bod y llead yna. Ond iawn bod yn symud hwnna lawr. Fel bod yn lle'r llead.
The moon can fit over there.
Oh, I suppose so. Oh. Okay. If that happens, if you get a little smudge on it, it's just a good idea to take a rubber and I'll just lift that smudge off and then it's fine. Because otherwise, if there is smudges on the paper, they might transfer to the paper, to the proper paper. But, so we've laid everything out. We've just got the moon left, haven't we? So we've placed everything and we're going to put the moon in the middle. Yeah, llead yn y canol. Once everything is where you want it to be, you then want to put the paper on top. Ni'n mynd i rhoi papur ar ei bennaf. Gosod y lawr. Ie, llwy barod y Griff. Dim to, cariad, dim to. Right, gan bod y papur yma yn llaeth, yn damp, because the paper's damp, if we were to burnish it with a spoon, we'd have a hole pretty quickly. So this is where the extra bit of newsprint or newspaper or spare paper goes on top. And now we get to burnish it. You can feel, ti'n teimlo ble mae pethau o tano, ie? So ti'n teimlo ble mae'r pethau tano, a wedyn ti'n rhoi pressure o llwy arno fe.
The moon's over there.
Yeah, the moon is over there. You can feel it.
Oh, wait, I know what to do.
You could use your fingers.
But
it gets a bit hot. Do you not find it gets a bit hot on your finger? I'm using a spoon. And this is why I use a wooden spoon, not a metal spoon, because the friction does make it.
See that there's a moon shape.
What you can do as well is you can make your spoon a little bit dirty. And then you can see it like this. Oh, magic. See that magic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So do you want to put a little bit of ink on your spoon as well? As I just need a little bit more. That's it. And then you can see where you've been. That's probably enough. So you just want to feel where the bits are and you just want to apply pressure with your spoon. This bit does take a bit of time. Oh, you can see a tree. It's like magic. Oh, I found a tree. Have you found another tree? I found a tree too. I think I need a bit more ink on mine. Oh, that's satisfying, isn't it? Okay.
There's a tree down there.
Is there a tree down there?
Yeah, there's a tree over there.
So you want nice, even, circular pressure.
Yeah, there's one there.
And just work your way around until you've got everything.
Is there anything top there?
That's it, is it? I think there's a gap there, isn't there? We're going to go over this one, and this one. Yn credu bod hwnna'n gyd yn dyn nhw. Mae'n gyd wedi wneud?
Yes, there's one there.
There's one there, yeah. We can do this as an alternative as well, actually. Neu allwn ni ddefnyddio roller glan hefyd I gwasgu lawr, cael pressure arno fe. So that's all of them done.
Yeah,
So ni'n mynd godi fe. A ti'n gallu gweld wedyn, ochr hyn hefyd wyt ti, ti'n gallu gweld ble mae'r pressure wedi bod. Right te, nawr, yw ti'n meddwl wedi gweithio? Fi wastad yn nerfus amser yma. Ti'n nerfus?
No.
Na, ti ddim yn nerfus, reit. So, so ni dechrau ochr hyn, Griff. Ooh, there's a bit of a sticky tree there. Oh, another sticky tree. Ti'n mynd tynnu fel lawr I fi? Yay, look at that. That's good, isn't it, Griff?
Yeah.
Lovely. I like the embossed moon. It's nice. Right then, shall we print yours up now then?
Mhm.
I just want to show you how it looks with copy paper as well. So exactly the same process. I've just re-inked everything exactly the same way. And then instead of wet, but you don't wet the copy paper, you just use it dry as it is. So I've placed all the pieces down and I'm going to put it on top. It's not essential that you put another piece of paper on top now because it's not wet, so you can go straight in on the back. But you can do so if you want it to be cleaner. So this again is just finding the bits underneath and then giving it a nice firm pressure. So yr un peth nawr eto ond gyda'r papur sych. Mae'r papur ma'n mwy tenau hefyd. So mae'n hawsach I gwybod ble mae'r darn efo'r tano. A eto, jyst mynd ar llwy drosto fe. Yn gweithio mewn cylchoedd bach. Nes fod popeth wedi cael ei wneud. If you're finding your bits are moving underneath because they're quite small, you can always use a bit of print stick on the back and stick them down. They're less likely to move underneath your paper then. So os ydych chi'n ffindio fod y darnau chi yn symud oherwydd bod nhw'n eitha bach, mae werth rhoi tam bach o print stick ar y cefnau nhw. Rhaid dal nhw mewn lle. Ta-da! Ready to draw off.